Well, every spring, the Coastal Bend becomes birdwatching central here in the U.S. The third annual Birdiest Festival in America, coming up April 24th through the 28th, will attract birding enthusiasts from all over the nation here. And this year's festival promises to be bigger and better than ever. You know, the true measure of success for any birding festival is how many birds are spotted. And there's a reason why Corpus Christi has been named the birdiest city in the nation for more than a decade now.
At our festival, during the 4 days of our festival last year, we had 257 species that were sighted at our sites or on our field trips. And that is higher than any other birding festival in the nation.
And that's because we're uniquely situated on the North American Central Flyway. Everything from beaches to marshes, prairies, and woodlands. Now, this year's festival will feature more guided field trips to those areas, all led by expert birders.
The tour guides know the area. They know what they're looking for. They know how to find the species, so they're a big help in that.
This year, there will also be field trips to private ranches that aren't generally open to the public. The list also includes birding hotspots along the coast in Port Aransas and Rockport, and 3 different field trips to the King Ranch. And that's the only place you'll see this little guy, a Ferruginous pygmy owl.
And they will help you to find this owl, and he's been cooperative the last few years, I've heard, and people have been able to see him. So it makes it exciting to see a bird that you normally wouldn't see in any other area.
The festival site at the Botanical Gardens will have lots of family-oriented activities for the kids scheduled, along with expert speakers and demonstrations, plus a variety of workshops on everything from how to identify birds to the basics of nature photography. And even if you're not a birder, this festival is good news for Corpus Christi and the Coastal Bend. Tourism generates about $600 million a year for our local economy. And birders are really great guests to have because they spend more than the average tourist.
Birders are actually great tourists for our area. They are people that have a lot of resources, and they love to come to places and spend their money on hotels and restaurants and going to other attractions, buying things at our retail establishments.
And the future of this festival is highly promising. The folks at the Botanical Gardens have been told there is no reason why their festival can't become the largest birding festival in North America.
That's fantastic, and the fact that they spend more money too.
That's
now
really
let's hope that the weather is going to be good. I mean,